Welcome friends, it's Anvesh Rath here, your trainer in this venture that's very important for your life. We call it a rapid success blast. Well, just to make sure that you know who you're listening to, I'm just a regular guy from India, aged about 25 years, and I do full-time internet marketing. Well, that means that I make a living online. Now, let's get to the point real quick. Friends, I've noticed that there's a lot of passion, a lot of desire, a lot of wanting, a lot of zeal in people to succeed online. In fact, most people I personally meet online or offline have even tried to do something on their own, but unfortunately gave up at one point or another. Well, the reason? The reason is the hidden barrier right in our own subconscious. The funny thing that I noticed is that some of them actually succeeded online or offline, made a little bit of money, and then went back to where they started from. See, it's like some sort of subconscious barrier that's keeping people away from attaining what they really want and really deserve. This is what made me create this course based on my personal experience and whatever I have learned from my life. Alright, see, I'm not a preacher, I'm not a guru or any kind. So why should you even listen to what I'm about to say? Well, the first reason, which I think is, you should listen to me because you've already invested in this course, right? I mean, come on. Well, that's exactly not the reason. I was just kidding. See, you need to listen to me because I'm an average guy. Right? I'm an average guy. I was an average guy, and you know what? I will be an average guy. I have relatively poor command in this language that is English, and I'm creating a video series in this. So I've already retired at the age of 25 to make a full-time income right from within my home, breaking all sorts of barriers that I first thought would never allow me to succeed in my life. Well, it's not about that. And I mentioned that I have relatively poor command in English because this was a fear in me. And since you're watching this video, you already know that I pretty much overcame that barrier, that fear which was inside me, and I just break free. Okay, now here's something I want to tell you guys. This course is not about making money online. Alright, I'm not going to teach you how to make money by doing blogging or doing SEO and other stuff like that. No, this is not a money-making course. It's not about focusing towards a particular niche or industry. I'm not going to tell you that a weight loss industry is better than dog food industry and stuff like that. No, we're not going to talk about that at all. Alright? And it's not about me. It's not at all about me, it's all about you and your fear. And yes, of course, I will mention certain things about myself just as reference because I went through a lot already and I'm ready to share everything, and I want you guys to take this whole thing in a very positive way. Alright? So please don't expect a how-to video or anything of that sort, because this is not a how-to video course where I would record my screen and I will show you how to build a website or how to build a squeeze page and stuff like that. Though I have included loads of resources right in this back which would help you do everything you want to do online. But like I said, the main focus over here is you, your fears, and how you can train yourself, your subconscious, to actually overcome all those barriers. Now, this is not a cleverly presented sales pitch where I would try to sell you something. Please guys, it's not something like the usual webinars and video courses where by end of the course I will tell you that if you want to do this, you gotta buy this for $997. No, it's nothing of that sort. Okay? This is just a video course which you will relish. You have to spend some time, see the whole series. I would really recommend that you see each and every video at a stretch. Grab a cup of coffee, grab your favorite drink or something, sit down, listen to the whole thing. It's not a hypnotic course or anything of that sort, alright? But flow is very important, alright? So it would be great if you could just listen or watch this whole video, the entire video in one go. That would really benefit you. That's something which I can tell you right now. Okay, now here's the deal. And let me tell you what the first three barriers of my life were. First thing, it was my family, all right, my family background. Well, they all wanted me to be an employee and not an employer. And this is not something very unique. I mean, I'm pretty sure you all have seen this, because this is what we're taught since our childhood. You know, we go to school, we're told to get some degree. We're always taught to be or to join some company which is already established and work to make someone else rich, right? So obviously the first barrier was my family background, and this is like I said, a very common scenario in most middle income group family. The second fact is that most successful internet marketers are in the western part of the world. Now this was a really stupid kind of thought which I had, but I can't, but I cannot help that, because this is something which really stopped me for a very long time, right? I mean, I used to think that I would not, if I start making money online, or if I want to do something on a global scale, then how will I be a good fit in that society, or how would I interact with people overseas, and how can I just go and meet them? Because I know that all rich marketers or all successful people meet at seminars and some kind of house parties where they share their ideas and stuff like that. So that was another fear or a barrier which was stopping me for a pretty long time. That was one thing. And the second thing, or rather the third thing, is that I had no clue about internet marketing, right? I had no freaking clue about what internet marketing is. In fact, I had no clue about what marketing is. The normal offline marketing or any sort of marketing. I had no clue how to sell things. And that's the whole thing, because I don't hold some sort of business school degree like many of my friends flaunt so proudly, and I'm also proud of them. But just to tell you guys that I don't hold some kind of master's in the business or any kind of marketing. But yes, I can tell very proudly right now that I am a successful internet marketer who's making living online by actually selling things. And this is something which you'll need to learn. Many people say that you don't have to sell anything and you can still be rich, you can still be successful. Let me tell you one thing: we sell ourselves every minute that passes in our life. For example, if you're trying to convince someone to do something for you, or if you're trying to convince your spouse to do something for you, or if you're just telling your kids to listen to what you say, you know what, you're actually selling yourself. Selling is nothing, selling is not always selling did not really involve money and material all the time. Selling yourself or selling your talent or selling your ideas, they are all selling. I mean, even if you're giving something for free to someone, you actually have to tell them what the free thing is or what the free gift is, and you need to convince them that the free thing which you're giving is actually worth it, or else who would just take anything for free if it's not going to benefit them. So like you see, selling is an inevitable part of our life, and we need to accept that. I mean, this was something which I never knew, and I always thought that marketing is selling. You need to go, like when you hear the word selling, the first thing that flashes in our mind, at least in my mind, is like some kind of pushy salesman who's trying to sell something to meet his targets, right? And this is a very common picture when you say sales, when you say marketing. This is the first thing which comes into mind, right? But that is not the truth. Selling is not just material or money. Selling yourself or selling your idea